Alright, welcome back to the Fruit of Evolution anime review, episode number 18. We are reviewing the final episode of season 2 of the Fruit of Evolution, which is also it's pretty much the 12th episode of season 2, but it's a 24 episode series, The True Evolution. One thing I've noticed though for the last several episodes, it seems like they're going complete anime original. They went original for some reason. I don't know why, but they did. I think like the only thing of that was actually from the books. They actually adapted this thing, which I'll get to the episode. Don't worry. It seems like the only thing that's from the books is basically when the peace was having between the Demon Kingdom and the place that Surichi lives in, and that's it. That's the only thing that was remembered in original. That was not in original. So in this episode, we have Destra at the end of the last episode where he stabs Surichi. And Saria basically is there, and she, of course... Now, this scene itself, it's pretty much the opening scene of the season, where Saria gets stabbed, and, well, let's see. And it seems like she dies, and look like, oh, we're going to get the true revolution, whereas, Despair becomes Demon King. After he's reminded about the events of the series, he's like, nope. And his power evolves to love. And Destra tries to basically kill him, but it doesn't work. And then he dies after failing to understand love. I'm not sure exactly how it is. And he turns into a fruit, and he goes in the ground. Also, when Surichi comes to the binding of love, pretty much everybody got killed in these episodes. Over got revived. Like the guy who was part of the Kaiser Empire, he gets brought back. It looks like though that the two people who were killed in a previous episode, the two people part of Demon Order, they're back. The guy who was from the Order joined the guild that Surichi's part of, he gets revived too. The guild master gets magically healed of his injuries. And the thing also has it where you have the king of, I can't remember when the country is, and the Demon Empire just changing peace treaties. And of course Surichi arrives back in the real world. No explanation of how the heck this is. Yes, they don't bother doing anything with it at all. Oh, everyone's happy to see him. And, of course, the classic, even Kazukami, even she's happy to see him, too. And it seems like we just wrap up there. And, of course, you have Sawyer in gorilla form kissing Surichi, and that's the episode in a nutshell. Yes. Okay. It's an okay episode. The problem is the anime original content. The first season did I'm going to final thoughts here. The first season did a really good job staying close to source material as possibly can. Apparently for season 2, it's like, oh, don't bother to do that at all. And if you're curious, what was the episode number that actually did this? I'd say for the last 5 episodes, I'd say probably since basically episode 19. Now, you could definitely say the first half of the season is straight from the books. They did a really good job with that. But it just seems as though the last half a dozen episodes, it seems like we're not adapting from the books anymore, and let's just do some complete original bullcrap. Like what happened with episode 7, where right after Sweet Guys, him along with one of his childhood friends get transplanted to the world, even though that didn't happen in the book. When he got transplanted to another world, he met with his parents. Excuse me, that would have been nice to see, but nope. We had to go complete anime original here and do a bunch of bullcrap. Yes. Where like we feature character like Destra, for example, he's not featured in book 10. Which is something. Yeah, I looked up. Apparently his debut in the book is actually not in what they were supposed to be adapting this one. Oh no, he doesn't show the book frickin' 10. So yeah, that's basically his book debut. I'm like, really? Yeah, really. That's his debut. Book 10. and he shows up earlier. That's when Richie finally fights him. Yep. How do I rank this? How I rate this particular season? First half, really good. I'd say 7 is good up until about partway into the episode. That's where it stops being canon and basically becomes complete anime original content. Now, I don't know why they did this with season 2. People love season 1. I heard that got pretty good reception. This season, mind you, yeah, let's have the first half of the season continue the trend we had from last season with canon content, doing original good storytelling, and then have the second half be complete and original content for no reason. What you think? Oh, wasn't that the material for 9 episodes? Yes, there's plenty of freaking books. As a matter of fact, last book came out just not even like a year or two ago, and yet they couldn't bother with that book 8 for reasons. Okay, if they're gonna do a season 3, here's what they need to do: have the first episode just ignore the events of the second half of the season, and have this be the true continuation of what was basically partway to episode 7 of the season, so Richie dies. Yes. So, book 5, book 6, very faithful there. Book 7, I'd say they adapted part of this book. And then it just went complete anime original content. Yeah. So, it's a very mixed season per se. I have heard people were disappointed with the season, from what I heard. Well, I can see why. The original content. I mean, that's what I would do. Just basically have the first episode, like, fix it by having where we pick out what we're supposed to be where after Richie dies, not where he goes to be in some kind of video game and gets out of the world like in one episode. Yeah, I thought that was quite stupid. I mean, a single episode for the Netherworld stuff, and this took up the entirety of book 7. Yeah, so if you think about it, the season only adapted 2 books and part of another one. Yeah. Would I like to see a season 3? Yes. As an apology for the second half of the season. Was the original content terrible? Not necessarily. It just had a lot of nonsense. Yeah. So yeah, that's that particular view. Next up is Case Closed. Probably it for tonight. Okay, next video. Bye.